terror attack nahi. Jungle.
I'm sure our audience agrees as well.
I thought the question was not. I forgot the question.
Yeah, I can see that. What's hot, viewers? Today we have a very special guest joining us. We have Azkhar Akhtar from Fighter, Rishabh Swanhey. Thank you so much, Rishabh, for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's our pleasure. So first things first, Azkhar Akhtar aside, we want to know who Rishabh Swanhey is.
Man, Rishabh, if I had to put myself as a third person, I would say I just like to chill. You know those chill guy memes that are coming these
Serial
days?
chiller.
Yeah, those chill guy memes that are coming these days,
Yeah.
that's about me. I don't take things very seriously. I like to have fun with things, and yeah, I'm mostly into sports. I love acting, like I told you before.
Yeah.
And yeah, that's pretty much about it.
So I've seen your Instagram and you're quite the thirst trap now, okay? But I read somewhere that you actually faced some weight issues as a teenager, and some publications say you dropped as much as 60 kgs.
Yeah,
so tell us a little bit about your fitness journey.
So I was 120 kgs when I was in school.
Okay.
And then when I went to college, I dropped like 60 kgs in about 6 months.
Wow.
And yeah, I mean, it wasn't any major epiphany I got at that time. It was just the change of lifestyle. I went from North India to South India.
Yeah.
There was a whole change in the type of food that I was getting there and the kind of exercise that I was getting there. Because I was a very lazy kid.
Yeah.
So when I went to college, it was very difficult to get good food inside the campus.
Right.
And to get good food, you had to walk about, say, 20-25 minutes.
Wow. This was in Vellore you were talking about.
This was in Vellore, yeah. And then I was lazy, so I'd rather skip that walk and not eat.
Yeah.
So I was eating a packet of Maggi every day, only one packet of Maggi throughout the day for 6 months, and that was dinner. In the day, if I felt hungry, I would just take a 1 liter bottle of water and just gulp it down, so that for the time being I felt full. But then again, that's not healthy. If anyone's listening to this, don't try to follow that, because I used to get a lot of head rushes and I would faint and all, but I was an idiot at that time. I didn't realize that it was because of the weakness that I was getting because of not eating.
Yeah, but then how did your fitness sort of evolve over time?
So I went down to 59 kgs from 120, and then I literally could see bones protruding out of everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's when I thought that this was a literal thought that I got.
Yeah.
If tomorrow I am in a fight, anyone will come and beat the shit out of me.
Yeah.
So then I started training. I started weight training, and then I started with the basics.
Yeah.
Did that till I was in college. When I went back from college to Delhi, I met this trainer, and he saw that I was really passionate about all of this. So he suggested that I should compete in competitions.
Okay.
So I competed in like a couple of bodybuilding competitions also in Delhi.
Oh, that's really interesting.
Yeah, and then since then it has become my lifestyle. Like sticking to my diet and like not missing workouts. It's all part of my life now.
Wow, okay, that's wonderful. That's quite a journey you've had.
Yeah.
Okay, my next question is, now that we are speaking about, fitness, we see a lot of body shaming happening on the internet. Skinny shaming, fat shaming, it could go either way. What's your opinion on that?
So I have a very different opinion on that. Like I have two different opinions on that, because growing up I was body shamed, and but like when I was growing up there was no concept of body shaming. It was like people making fun of people or whatever. So I feel that it sort of made me tough. It sort of gave me that that push where when I saw that I'm losing weight, I just aggravated the whole process, that I really wanted to lose weight.
Yeah.
But saying that now, since social media is so huge, and like back in the day, if someone was making fun of me, it would be me and 3-4 people maybe. Now it's all for the public, right? And in any case, it gives you a lot of, it leads to a lot of lack of confidence in anyone.
Yeah.
So I think it should be avoided. But at the same time, people selling body positivity in the name of being unhealthy, I am not for that. I mean, you can be comfortable in your own skin, even if you're huge, even if you're skinny, but then there'll be a point in your life when you'll reach a certain age where you'll face difficulties, you'll get like a lot of unhealthy issues with yourself.
Yeah.
So not for any other reason, but to just stay healthy, I feel everyone should exercise.
Absolutely, I totally agree with that. I've also heard that you're a very disciplined person and you have like almost a military, daily lifestyle. So tell me, what does your average day look like?
So other than my sleep, yeah, everything's very disciplined because I don't sleep too much.
Okay.
I try to sleep early, but I don't get sleep early. But I wake up almost every day around 7:30.
Okay.
And I've been following a proper diet, proper protocol for the last 10 years.
Okay.
I don't miss my workouts. I work out 7 days a week if I get a chance. Yeah,
okay.
Even when I'm out for shoots, if I have a later call time, I'll go work out in the morning. Otherwise, I'll go work out after the shoot, no matter how tired I am. And then there are a couple of other activities like my meditation and which I try not to miss ever. There are days when I do, but my focus is to keep my routine the same for as long as possible.
Right.
Because in fitness, this is one thing that I realized. The more similar your routine is, the faster your results are.
Yeah.
And now I'm at that point where I don't, where if I look at a cheat meal, then I don't think that, okay, I really want to have that. My first thought is that I would rather not compromise on the progress that I've made in my workout and my diet. So yeah, that's mostly about it.
Yeah, okay, that's lovely. That's lovely.
Yeah.
You've also been a model for quite some time, so I want you to tell me your fashion staples.
Fashion staples.
I love your jacket, by the way. Before you answer that, I love the patchwork.
Yeah, dude, this brand is damn nice. But yeah, about fashion staples. For me, my fashion statement is track pants, sweatshirt.
Lovely. Comfort.
Comfort. And if I'm going out, I like to stick to classic suits.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Lovely. And what is that one thing that you would never be caught dead wearing?
Those 3/4 capris, I hate them.
Are they still there? Like, do they still exist?
Everything exists at this point of time. Nothing is really gone. But one more thing that I would never like to wear is suits with shorts.
Oh yeah.
There was a time in the middle where I was picking up, but I'm glad it dropped out quick.
I don't know how that ever became a thing, but it's just confused.
It's weird. I just felt it was weird. Never really felt appealing to me.
Yeah. So, okay, tell me one fad that you absolutely hate. Doesn't have to be fashion, could be anything.
With the reels on social media that are going viral, where people are making different sort of foods, putting in Fanta and like cold drinks and stuff like that, and everything that they've done with momos now, like the disgusting shit that they've made out of momos, and like all these weird chocolate Maggie and all of those fads are like horrible, I feel.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you on that one. Even I hate that fad.
Once I saw someone eat curd with Maggie and I was like, this is weird, but now the stuff that is being made, that is super
even weird.
Yeah,
Coming to movies, you like movies. Of course you like movies.
I love movies. I've grown up on Bollywood.
Yeah. So what is like your all-time favorite comfort movie?
So my all-time favorite comfort film would be Blind Side.
Okay.
Or Moneyball. I love these two films. If you talk about Bollywood, I think my all-time favorite movie is Welcome. Welcome, Three Idiots. I'm a huge comedy genre fan, right? So I love all these films.
If you had to star in a remake of any movie, which movie would that be? Would it also be a comedy movie or?
100%.
Yeah.
I really love comedy films. I've grown up on comedy films, and that is my thing. Even if I'm around people, I like to make them laugh and like to keep cracking jokes. If I had to do a remake of a film, I think maybe Gladiator.
Nice.
Although I love comedy films, I'm delved into action. The first film was an action. I'm doing a film right now, which is again an action film. So action is something which I really enjoy.
Yeah.
Something like a Gladiator or Fast and the Furious or something like that.
Oh, that would be nice.
Yeah.
So talking about fighter.
Yeah.
How was it, working with Deepika and Hrithik? They're such big names. How was the equation on set?
Oh, it was fab.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I couldn't shoot anything with me and Deepika Padukone didn't have scenes together.
Yeah.
But when I was shooting, most of my scenes in terms of shooting with a star were with Hrithik Roshan.
Right.
And it was a delight shooting with him.
Yeah.
We shot action for I think 15 days straight. and what a guy.
Yeah.
It was so comfortable working with him. He made it comfortable, and you just by looking at him, you could learn so much from him.
Yeah.
Like I've grown up watching him on screen, doing action, doing
Yeah.
everything under the sun, and like I always had this belief that I'm going to do something big when I came here, but I did not know that my first film was going to be opposite the Hrithik Roshan, because it was like a dream come true.
Right?
Yeah.
Especially when you've like grown up watching
100%,
him. Like, I think that's
100%.
amazing.
He was the first Bollywood actor who came out with such a fab modern physique, and that is when I saw that, when I saw him on screen with that physique, I was like, okay, this is possible,
Yeah.
because I'd never seen an Indian guy with that sort of a physique at that time.
Yeah. True.
Yeah.
Absolutely. He definitely set some standards.
Oh, 100%. He's the epitome for male hotness, if I could say that.
100% agree. I'm sure our audience agrees as well.
100%.
So, who was your favorite co-star on the sets of Fighter?
I would say Anil sir.
Yeah?
Yeah, I mean, me and Anil sir did not have scenes together again, but we were shooting at the same time on like the location.
Yeah.
And just meeting him, talking to him, it's a delight. He's so sweet. Like he gave me such good advices, and very welcoming and warm-hearted person, I would say. So he was my favorite co-star to shoot with.
That's lovely. That's
Yeah.
amazing. And coming to your character in Fighter, it was like a very intense sort of a role, right? So a lot of times when you're preparing for these kind of roles, does it take a toll on you mentally? How did you sort of get in the skin of the character?
So see, this was the first time I was getting a chance to, get into the skin of a character. I'd
Yeah.
always heard about actors doing
Yeah,
it,
yeah.
and I always wondered how it would feel like doing it, right?
Yeah.
So I worked with an acting coach, a very good friend of mine, Rachit Singh. He helped me with the process of getting into the character, and that process was very interesting. I was not like I was for like three and a half months before the shoot. I was only watching documentaries which were based on like wars and terrorists and like war-torn countries, and I was not speaking on the phone much. I deleted my Instagram and everything. There were days when, at a stretch for 4-5 days, I had no conversations with anyone. Like literally no conversation. I was going out.
Yeah.
I was out and about doing my work, but I was shut throughout the day. And and I was writing down everything
Yeah.
that I was going, all my thoughts and everything into a diary. I filled about two and a half diaries doing that.
Wow.
And by the time we reached December, I could literally see my thoughts becoming aggressive, and that whole intensity that the character
Yeah,
required, my
yeah.
natural thoughts had become like that.
Yeah, because you sort of cocooned yourself into
Yeah,
this
that was the whole
world.
zone I was in.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I wrote a pretty big backstory of my character, and that
Okay.
backstory, I would read that every day
Yeah.
to just sort of get into the zone where
Yeah.
if a person was actually living like that, how that person would live like that.
Yeah.
So it didn't take a toll on me as much as I would say it interested me a lot.
Yeah, yeah.
I was actually enjoying myself doing that. But
And was there any particular person who was sort of an inspiration for you to sort of emulate to bring in this villain's character?
no.
You had your own process.
I did want to watch a lot of films and get inspiration, but again, my coach told me not to do that.
Yeah, yeah.
He's like, I don't want you to, copy or look in a similar way that
Yeah.
any other character has been before.
Yeah, it has to be you.
It has to be original.
Yeah.
So those documentaries really helped.
Yeah.
Really helped.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, I did not have any, I did not look at any previous character
Yeah,
to build this one up.
Okay, that's amazing. So, while we were speaking before, you told me that you are originally from Delhi and then you moved to Mumbai to act. So, what was the biggest cultural shock, apart from the local trains, of course, that you faced after you moved to Mumbai?
There was not much of a cultural shock when I shifted here, because I know people keep saying that Mumbai, Delhi are very different.
Yeah.
I feel they're pretty much the same. It's how a metro city is.
Yeah,
The only thing I felt different was that Mumbai is very fast.
Yeah.
Delhi is also fast, but Mumbai is way faster. Everyone's just hustling here. Delhi was more comfortable because that's home.
Yeah.
My family is there, my house is there, all my school friends were there.
Yeah.
When I shifted, I didn't feel a cultural shock as such. I just felt that the taste of my food was not as good anymore, because Delhi food is Delhi food at the end of the day.
Which city is better, Delhi or Mumbai, if you had to choose
And
one?
it's the same for me. I would rather choose a hill station or like Goa or someplace.
Alright, but if you had to choose one.
Had to choose one, it's a difficult choice because I'm so used to living in Bombay now, plus all the work is here.
Yeah.
Delhi.
Yeah.
Delhi.
Yeah. Okay.
Delhi.
Okay. All right. So, what are your favorite like hangout spots, go-to places in Delhi? Since you grew up there.
Since I grew up there, the thing is I've not lived in Delhi since 2010. So
Yeah.
now it's changed a lot, but there are places like City Fort. So as I was telling you, I was always into sports. Like even with my friends, we would rather just go out and play.
Play, right.
So hangout spots in Delhi.
If you don't have any, you can tell me
really
your Bombay
don't-
hangout spots.
Bombay hangout spots, I love 1-8.
Yeah, I can see that.
I love going to Soho House.
Yeah.
Soho is nice. I'm not a very outgoing person. There's this cafe near my house. If I have to get some work done or get some reading done, I like to go there because I can't work at home.
Yeah.
So yeah, these couple of places.
Okay, that's nice. Are you a foodie?
Not really now.
No?
I was when I was growing up, but I think in the first 18 years of my life, I ate so much food that it has
Now you're
compensated
kind of-
for the rest of my life. Now it's just macros and micros and nutrients for me.
Yeah. But still, if you had to pick like your three top favorite
In
foods.
Bombay?
I mean, yeah, Bombay. Let's say Bombay.
So in Bombay, there's this restaurant called Mia Kebabs.
Oh, I love
I
Mia kebabs.
absolutely
I
love
love
their
their
food.
kebabs too.
Yeah.
I literally went there day before.
Yeah, I had my dinner from there yesterday. So Mia Kebabs is one place. Then there's this restaurant called Butler and the Bailiff.
Okay.
That one is also amazing. I love their Galodi kebabs. I love the food at 1-8. There's this restaurant where I absolutely love their sandwiches. It's called Eat Around the Corner.
Oh yeah. Even I love that place.
I like that.
It's
And if you talk about food places in Delhi, then I won't stop. Like there's
You can name a
endless
few.
list. There's Nagpal, there's Sitaram, and then there's Gopala's. These are just the places where I love Chole Bhature.
Yeah.
So these three places are there. Then there's Moti Mahal. That's my all-time favorite for North Indian. There's Sagar Ratna for South Indian. Yeah, so Delhi, so I can just go on and on. There's Big
about
Chill,
it.
there's-
Okay, my last question is now you have to answer it. What is that one unpopular opinion that you agree with?
that fashion and comfort cannot exist together. It's very difficult to be very comfortable in high fashion clothes.
Yeah.
I've really tried. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Wonderful answer. We love that. All right. And before we end this video, I want you to deliver one line in your Azkhar Akhtar avatar from Fighter for our audience.
They never attack me. So good. Yeah.
Yay! We love that. This was so much fun. Thank you, Rishabh. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.